If this story finds you, it's because your heart still believes in Christmas miracles. Subscribe, because every time you share a little light, God multiplies it. For 15 long years, Maria spent every Christmas exactly the same way. She'd set 2 plates on the table, light 2 candles, and whisper one single prayer. Lord, bring my son back home. He had left when he was just 19, so angry at the world, and even angrier at her. After he walked out that door, she'd never heard from him again. There were just whispers, rumors, letters that never arrived, and a deep, heavy silence. But every December 24th, without fail, she cooked his favorite dish and left the front porch light on, a beacon in the cold night. Her neighbors would sometimes shake their heads, telling her she was wasting her hope on a ghost. But Maria would just smile that soft, gentle smile of hers and answer, "Faith doesn't expire, my friends. It waits." That particular year, the snow fell earlier and heavier than usual, blanketing the world in white. The house was quiet, almost too quiet. Maria sat beside her little nativity scene, her eyes fixed on the tiny baby Jesus. She whispered to him, "If you could come to this world after so many waited for so long, then maybe, just maybe, my son can find his way too." Just moments before the clock struck midnight, there was a knock on the door. It was a soft, hesitant knock, almost lost in the sound of the wind. When she opened it, her knees gave out, and she had to grip the door frame to stay standing. There he was. He was older now, with lines of hardship etched on his face, and his eyes were full of tears that he couldn't hold back. "Mom," he choked out, his voice thick with emotion. "I didn't know where else to go." She didn't hesitate. She threw her arms around him, hugging him so tightly, as if she could pour all 15 years of love into that one embrace. She whispered, "You're home. That's all that matters. You're home." They sat at the table, the food long gone cold, and they cried and they laughed between bites. And for the first time in so many years, the candlelight on the table felt truly warm again, chasing away the shadows. Later that night, as they prayed together, he turned to her, his voice barely a whisper. "Do you really think God forgave me for everything?" She smiled through her own tears, her heart overflowing. "Oh, my dear son," she said, "He didn't just forgive you, He never stopped waiting for you. Because that's what Christmas is really about. It's not about the gifts under the tree or the sparkling lights. It's about the love that keeps the door unlocked and the unwavering faith that finally brings us home." Thanks for watching.